How's it going? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised here. Wanted to thank you real quick about taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I've typed in something into a Google search here, what we would consider to be a buyer intent keyword. Somebody looking for a service within an area. And this is both, in your case, a service that you provide within an area that you provide it. So again, we want to be able to capitalize on customer like this, get in front of them, and get them to contact us, right? Through whether that be a Google business profile or a website or even an ad. Now, again, about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a company. And that is why we want to be on this first page in this instance. Of course, this is going to be prime real estate. Now, you can do this through ads. The Google guarantees that we're seeing up top here are going to be the greatest when it comes to this. They have the highest conversion rates. But I generally stay away from these because about 80% of people are going to stay away from these in return when it comes to a Google search page like this, mainly due to credibility factors. So I would generally want to stay ranking organically, as long-term ROI is the greatest here as well, through a Google business profile or a website. Now, also with this being said, your Google business profile is not going to be able to rank specifically just for Chicago, okay? But it will be able to rank for the town that you're in here, Des Plaines. So you guys actually are the top ranking company when it comes to ranking your Google business profile within this area. So you've done a great job here. Just keep it up. Always make sure you're updating all your new content, new pictures into there every week. You can always do FAQs or new posts, respond to all your reviews, things of that nature. That really just keep your business profile up to date and on point. Okay. So just keep doing all the great things you've been doing so that you can stay within that top 3. Now, again, that's not really going to be able to rank much of anywhere else, especially not within 5 to 10 miles of Des Plaines. So, in most instances from here, you're going to want to be able to rank your website for any other specific area you want to target. Now, Chicago would probably definitely be one of those you want to be able to rank for because most likely even people within your area, Des Plaines or any of these other, I guess you would call them suburbs within this part of town. I'm not completely sure. But any of these other areas like Zurich, Buffalo Grove, Schaumburg, Arlington Heights, all these different areas, if there's search volume within there, you can create service area tabs within your website and start to rank within those areas as well. Now, again, with that being said, Matthews Roofing is going to be our top competitor when it comes to ranking their website within Chicago. And again, Chicago is most likely going to have some of the top amount of searches within this area. And again, some of these, customers within these outlying areas of Chicago could definitely be searching this exact keyword and not just searching the town that they're within. So with that being said, again here, let's take a look at your website real quick. So overall, great looking website, a good layout, nothing wrong with it there. The other thing that I always like to look is the actual amount of content that is on your website here, especially just on your home page. Content is typically king when it comes to ranking a website, as it's going to hold your keywords and all the general relevant information about you and the service that you provide. So with that being said, Google typically likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content just on the homepage. But truly, it's going to be more reliant upon the area you're in, the amount of keywords, and really what is your top competitor doing. So it looks like you maybe have around 100 words of content just on the homepage, which does seem a little bit light, but we can actually take a look at Matthews Roofing and see a little bit of what their content looks like on their homepage, okay? So we can tell right off the bat we're already, over the amount of content that you have. Probably somewhere between 300 to 400 words of content is what they have on just their homepage. And again, I would treat my homepage of the website within your area as trying to rank for Chicago. Again, being the amount of search volume there is going to be incredibly higher compared to any other area around, maybe besides like Naperville or something like that. But again, you probably want to be within that range then and really tailor your website accordingly over to Chicago. And then your service area pages here, how I would treat them is, especially the plane where you're located, but all these should be a clickable page within your website that's built out to rank for that specific area for roofing. So instead of just trying to rank your home page for every specific area within Chicago, you can rank a specific page within your website for every specific place or area within Chicago, which is really going to make it a lot easier, and you can target those pages down a lot easier as well. Now, with that being said, what I typically like to do from here is use your actual website and plug it into this paid program I use. And it's going to give me a dashboard of numbers that we can do a quick comparison between both your website and Matthews Roofing's website. So these first two numbers here are strength and trust ratings through Google. They're rated out of 100, so we are low. But generally, once you get into the 30s and 40s, that's a good benchmark that you are a fairly powerful website at that point, and you have built a lot of trust up with Google. Even with that being said, we're really low when it comes to these ratings. So we haven't built out many backlinks, as we can tell yet, from these referring domains yet either. So backlink is any clickable text linking one website to another, and those come from referring domains. When you do build these out, make sure you're building high quality backlinks coming from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean they already have high strength and trust ratings within Google. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it's going to definitely boost your ratings up in return. Currently, also, you're only indexing for about 77 keywords within your website, bringing you about 20 traffic per month. I'm not too worried about paid traffic right now. I'm definitely more interested in the organic. I can also click on the keywords and see exactly where you're getting most of your traffic from, and all of them look like you're getting your traffic from a keyword involving your actual company name. Now, I'm sure there's probably other company names across the United States involving proven. So a lot of these are what we're going to be considered nationwide keyword searches, and not really something you want to be able to rank for, as it's not going to definitely, could be bringing in people outside of where you're going to provide services at. Now, some of these other keywords are definitely what we consider buyer intent: citing installation, Leroy, Illinois, window contractor, same area, window contractor, Carlock, Illinois, so on and so forth. So those are definitely windshield replacement. I don't know if that's something you guys do, but yeah, so there's definitely missing out on some keywords. Roofing companies in Illinois, you want to be more specific than that. Most people will be more specific than that too when they come to looking for a company. So that being said, not some horrible keywords within here, but definitely some work you can do to bring in more relevant keywords within your area. Now, if we look over at Matthews real quick, we can see their strength and trust ratings real quick. They're doing quite a bit better, getting up to that benchmark of 30 to 40. Looks like they're going to have a blog within their website too, which is always nice. Maybe something you want to incorporate into your website in the future, as it's going to, bring in relevant content to the website every month. And we can see here 1.4 thousand keywords, bringing in about 1.4 thousand traffic per month as well. Also, if we dig into their keywords, you can see the high quality buyer intent keywords, right? Roofing company Chicago, roofing contractors in Chicago, roofing contractors Chicago. And you can see all the different variations of these two, all bringing in great volume of searches per month. And they're ranking for a lot of these on the first page, okay? This one in particular, roofing company Chicago, right? 350 searches per month. They're capturing 130 of those, which is incredibly high to their website because they are position one. So they are right under the map pack, and that's where you're going to get the highest capture rate. And again, from there, if you're getting the capture rate through, if somebody's coming to your website through one of these buyer intent keywords, meaning they're looking for a roofing company in Chicago right here, right now, that conversion rate from this traffic is about 30%. So they're probably getting 40 to 50 leads just from this search alone every single month. Okay. And if you capitalize on every single one of these, you can see they're definitely well within to 100 plus leads per month, just being able to rank on the first page for a lot of these buyer intent roofing Chicago keyword searches. So with that being said, if that's something you'd be interested in to be able to provide for yourself when it comes to your company and bringing in new warm leads, organic warm leads every single month into your company through a website, then let me know. Get a hold of me. I'd love to be able to help you guys any way you can, or any way I can. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me as well. Be happy to elaborate on any of this information. Other than that, I'd love to hear from you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day.